step on the floor. Feel the beat, let it glow. Everybody's here, let the good vibes show. Lead united, marching proud and strong. Dancing till the morning, all night long. Oh, we're marching on together, yeah. Good vibes rising, feel it everywhere. Last prediction, Stacy, Brittany, Jess, Banner, Army, crew, we're the best, oh yeah. Day buzz, we're dancing in line. From previews to reviews, it's party time. Fastest finger first, let the quiz begin. Cheering for leads, we always win. Mental health, we're here for you. Laughs and smiles will pull you through. Light it up, let the music play. Spanner Army dancing all the way. Together, yeah. Good vibes rising, feel it everywhere. Last prediction, Stacy, Renee, Jess, Banner, Army, crew, we're the best, oh
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into Joe's White Talks Football. This is your crime night after dark unveiling Levi Bellfield. Order in the courtroom as we discuss this week's case. Smash a like, subscribe on both channels, hit the notification bell, and as always, bless up. Thank you for watching. Court rise, court seated, court in progress. How are we doing, Cruisy Love with Tinsel? You enjoy my Eartha Kitt rendition? You were loving the Eartha Kitt, weren't you? Eartha Kitt. Eartha Kitt.
We're doing a bit of all this.
To appreciate tonight's stream, please.
Oh, go down you.
We've had enough of it this weekend. Yeah. We're here for the crime stream. A little bit of a polished stream. But before we get into it, we get into chat. But I'm assuming majority of people on the panel are familiar with this case. Big up,
sort of. Not extensive. Not extensively, but I know of them.
Crows?
How old am I know of it, yes. I know it.
Renee?
Just brain's not working properly.
Good to go.
Good to go. Evening all, as a friendly reminder, no football chat during this stream, please. The ladies on the panel would like to discuss your theories with you on the case being discussed.
Listen,
and get thoughts.
We're done talking about football crimes. Now we're going to go on to other crimes.
Exactly. We've seen enough crime against football for last us layers to last us a lifetime. Big up, Wizzy, mate.
No singing, that's next week.
Wizzy?
His choice were hammer, so it was a hammer in the ballroom, Wizzy. I know I need to sort it out. We're gonna get there. I'll get there.
Yeah, I'll work when we're done our stream. I'll work on it.
Hiya, Drooler, love.
Hey, Drooler.
Big up, Drooler. You'll never be good, by the way. Just saying. Big up. Big up, Sanine. Big up, Linders. Hiya, Julesy, love.
Rennie needs a nickname from you, Jules.
I rate that woman that you've got on there, you know, Paige. She's a bit of all right. Big up, love.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Titsalina and her daughter Titzilla, indeed. There we go. Right, you need to go and tell us why do we need to wait? Just out of interest.
It's not a quiz.
It's on the chamber pot, indeed. Indeed.
Right. So that's the Scream inspired one. The one that inspired Scream, sorry, is next week.
And then it's Nilsson the week after?
It's Nielsen the week after, yeah.
Indeed. Big up
Jess
Alison.
Norman, the British ones. I do the American normal, but I do know quite a bit about Dennis Nielsen. More.
She wanted to do it, so I said,
like
well, fine, you can do it for 2 weeks on spin.
Yeah,
do it.
I know.
Do one for 2 weeks.
You know, is it now? We're just sticking Ed.
Very wise, Vindaloo.
Very wise, Vinny.
It looks beautiful, by the way, that food of yours, Rodders.
Oh, wow. I missed it, but I went back in.
Oh, there's a polter butter in cellar. You mean a poltergeist, Jules, yeah?
He's on jumpers.
Yeah.
I think I made a good one on that. Don't you think that front cover looks good? Right.
Yeah.
Like that.
He looks an evil bastard, doesn't he? Let's be honest.
Is that a mugshot? Is that just a random photo of his?
Well, that's a mugshot of him when he got arrested.
Do you think it looks like Orion?
He does.
He's got horrible eyes in. He's got right deceitful eyes.
Mm.
Yeah. And it's a fake smile as well, and it's like,
I like being a
he's got, no, that smile is I'm about to become famous smile.
so.
But you look at all them women. I mean, bar obviously Milly Dowler, but majority of them have got blonde hair.
Yeah,
Milly's is more of a brown, innit?
I think it's a mucky blonde. So I call it like Stacey's is a mucky blonde.
That's my natural colour. Dad!
Right, ladies, I'm ready to go when you are.
Rightio. I say ladies, it's me that's control.
Sorry.
We are ladies on a Sunday night. It's polished this show.
Yeah. It is.
Polished show.
Polished. I know. Okay then.
There's
Right.
always one.
So, today's stream is on Levi Bellfield, also known as the bus stop killer.
He is.
So, right. Introduction to Levi Bellfield. Levi Bellfield, born Levi Rabbetts, 17th of May 1968, is an English serial killer and sex offender. He was found guilty on the 20th of February 2008 of murders of Marsha McDonnell in 2003, Amélie Delagrange in 2004, and attempted murder of Kate Sheedy in 2004, and sentenced to life imprisonment. On 25th of June 2011, Bellfield was later found guilty of the murder of Milly Dowler in 2002. In both cases, the judges imposed a whole life order, meaning that Bellfield will serve the sentence without the possibility of parole. He is the first prisoner to receive 2 whole life orders, which is not common.
That's what I should do. So we should never come out.
Not very common in the UK, though, is it?
It ain't very common to get a whole life order. I think there's about 54 people in the UK that have got that whole life order, but to get 2 whole life orders, that takes it to a new extreme, doesn't it? Not just 1, but 2.
Yeah, it's called His Majesty's Pleasure. That's what we call all lifers.
What we've just said now, so it means you never ever come out of prison. There's no chance of parole.
Yeah.
He will die in prison. And in my opinion, he deserves to die in prison.
He might not even come out of prison, he might get murdered in prison as well.
So, like in America, you have different setups, don't you? So here, it's just like they'll never get parole. You can't ever go up to a parole board.
And in the US, they'd say life with no parole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed, Vinders, he did.
The thing is, it's like we said, it's very rare in the UK when they get a life. It's life. Normally, when you say, "Oh, life imprisonment," it's like 25 years.
Yeah, some of them have 17 years, 18 years minimum, don't they? Stay. Some have 25 years minimum. Some will have somewhere they come out and they're on license for the rest of their life. But
yeah, because some of them, especially serious cases like this, they'll have to go through a parole meeting and parole board, and they'll decide if they feel if they're not rehabilitated, then they'll stay in prison.
But then they have done that with people, and they've been let out and they've killed again.
Again, yeah.
Yeah. I agree, Rodders. I totally agree with that.
Bellfield was born, Levi Rabbetts, on 17th of May 1968 at the West Middlesex Hospital in Isleworth, Greater London, to Jean Rabbetts and Joseph Bellfield. He's of Romani descent. When Bellfield was 10 years old, his father died from leukemia. Oh dear. Bellfield and his siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters, were brought up on a southwest London council estate. He attended Forge Lane Junior School, Rectory Secondary School, and then Feltham Comprehensive. Bellfield fathered 11 children with 5 different women, the 3 youngest with his most recent girlfriend, Emma Mills. In May 2022, the Ministry of Justice confirmed that Bellfield was engaged and applied to marry while in prison. He proposed to a woman who had started writing to him 2 years previously, before becoming a visitor on a regular basis. Bellfield would need permission of the governor of HMP Prison, Franklin, in June 2023. It was announced that Bellfield had converted to Islam and taken the name Yusuf Rahim.
11 kids with 5 different women.
It's so gross.
You got about.
Just think of them poor kids, innit? Having him as a father.
Yeah.
And so, why the fuck, right? Getting into this, would a woman want to write to him and get married to him? Are they wired up right? Or
No.
No.
Not
These
wired up
women
right
that
at all.
chase these men, no, not wired up right. Mm-mm.
And then had the cheat then while in prison to have the luxury of changing his name and converting to a different fucking religion. Why is that allowed? Why
I
did
think
he
it should be
not?
allowed.
And do you know what? When he proposed, it was in middle. Do you know like when they all go in for visiting? In middle at all, in front of everybody, got down on one knee and proposed to her.
Wow.
Really?
That's gross, isn't it? How can you marry somebody that's
it's
done all
gross.
that?
I think for some
I don't
women,
get the concept of that at
people
all.
like Bellfield are the ultimate bad boy.
Got that right.
You know what I mean? Up there within, and some women like the bad boy look, and you know, not me
Listen,
personally.
that won't
Really,
be
like
not
a
be
bad boy, looks like a fucking-
joyriding. Do you know, smoking a bit of green,
Yeah.
not fucking murdering what he's done, and then
Yeah.
having the cheat. Who the fuck would want a ride to him in prison? I mean, is she as wide up as him? Come on, Renee, that's gross.
It is
Especially
gross.
got kids as well.
Did they actually
And
get married,
all
though?
them kids.
Exactly, Julia, women like a bad boy.
I've got
Not me, thank you very much. I'd rather not.
I think
Rather
that's absolutely gross that he even gets that. I don't understand how a woman finds that attractive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I find that disgusting.
Yeah.
I find that creepy.
But if I'm allowed to, wait till you get to the Richard Ramirez one.
Oh god.
The stuff that he got sent.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And that's on the list to do.
I mean,
I've got
with
like list.
his dad dying at 10, I mean, that's not good, is it? You know, that
No.
affects him. And you never heard out about his brothers or his sisters. Even to this day, they've all been kept well out of the public eye. Because some people have come out as the families, haven't they, and done stories on it. But I'll be honest with you, I've never known any of his family to come out, and I didn't know he had 11 kids with 5 different women until I did this. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Well and truly crazy.
Well, if they get married in prison, they're not allowed no photographs or anything, are they?
Did he actually get married, though? That's the thing.
Well, we'll get into that.
All right, okie dokie.
Bad boys,
Indeed.
bad boys.
Bellfield's first conviction was as a child for burglary in 1981. Jeez, I wasn't born then. He was convicted of assaulting a police officer in 1990. He also has convictions for theft and driving offences. Upstanding. By 2002, Bellfield had 9 convictions and had spent almost a year in prison for them. In an interview with the media, Chief Inspector Colin Sutton of the Metropolitan Police, who led the murder investigation, said of Bellfield, "When we started dealing with him, he came across as very jokey, like he's your best mate, but he's a cunning individual, violent. He can switch from being nice to being nasty instantly." Ooh. Bellfield searched for victims on the streets he knew well. Detectives tracked down some of his ex-girlfriends who all described a similar pattern of behaviour when they got involved with him. He was lovely at first, charming, then completely controlling and evil. They all said the same, said Detective Sergeant Joe Brunt. At the time of the attacks, Bellfield ran a wheel clamping business which operated in and around West Drayton, where he lived, Sutton speculated. Bellfield has a massive ego to feed. He thinks he's God's gift to everyone. He drives around in his car, feels a bit whatever, and sees some young blonde girl. Young blonde girl says, "Go away," and he thinks, "You dare turn me down, Levi Bellfield? You're worth nothing." And then she gets whacked over the head. It is shown in the case of Kate Sheedy. She was smart enough to think she didn't look like the look of his car and cross the road. He thinks, "You'll think you're so clever," and whoosh, he runs her over.
That's grim, that.
Mm.
But then again, look, he can put different personas on. 1 minute he's all nice as pie, next minute he's fucking whacking you over the head with a hammer.
Mm.
Cunning individual, violent, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, what he did to her with that car was grim.
Yeah.
I remember some of this.
And it wasn't just a car. I'm talking about a big people carrier, a massive car. And he ran over her. And then ran back over her.
Right.
Then ran over her again. And ran back over her again. And bless her, she survived it. But she already knew.
But she survived. And she was brave enough to go to court as well. Hi,
Big up Sunim's mum.
Very
Yeah, she
brave
did
to go to court. Very
Put it
brave.
this way, if it wouldn't have been for that detective there, that Colin Sutton, and he's got quite a few murderers. He also got somebody else in London who had a
I
rabbit
recognise the name.
He was a very, very good detective chief inspector, was Colin Sutton. I will say that. He's got very many crimes that he's found people guilty on. He did, Kevin. But if you look at his crimes going back, yeah, all right, burglary and a little bit of violent crime, but there was nothing there that really were alarm bells ringing. Well, they want anything really violent, a bit of burglary, a bit of this and that. But he hadn't spent a long time in prison, had he really?
He escalated. He escalated.
Very much so.
Bellfield was seen driving around in his van, talking to young girls at bus stops while under police surveillance. Amélie Delagrange was seen by CCTV cameras, which showed her walking towards Twickenham Green after she missed her stop at the bus home. She may have stopped and spoken to Bellfield between the last two sightings of her. She was attacked shortly afterwards. Bellfield was arrested early on the morning of 22nd of November 2004 on suspicion of murder of Delagrange. On 25th of November, he was charged with 3 counts of rape in Surrey and West London. On 9th of December 2004, he was charged with assaulting a woman in Twickenham between 1995 and 1997 and was remanded in custody. Bellfield was rearrested and charged with Delagrange's murder on 2nd of March 2006, along with the attempted murder of Kate Sheedy, and the attempted murder and grievous bodily harm to Amélie on 25th of May 2006. Bellfield was charged with murder of Marsha McDonnell. I
mean, it's
You
unfortunate.
got to school, you.
It was unfortunate for her, really, because she missed a stop. And it was it was quite far, the next stop down. So obviously she thought, we'll walk it back at that time. But he used to stalk. Yeah, he used to stalk bus stops and look for lone women walking around on the road. But he was an evil bastard. He did a lot. Yeah. But it took him a hell of a long time to get him. I remember this. I remember Milly Dowler going in. It took him a long time to prove it were him.
Yeah, it did.
So Amanda Jane Milly Dowler was a 13-year-old girl who went missing on leaving Walton-on-Thames railway station on 21st of March 2002 and was found dead in Heathwoods, Yateley, 6 months later. Oof, that's a long time. In August 2009, Surrey Police submitted a dossier to the Crown Prosecution Service, otherwise known as CPS, containing evidence of Bellfield's involvement in the murder of Dowler. On 30th March 2010, Bellfield was charged with kidnapping and murder of Dowler, as well as attempted kidnapping of the 12-year-old girl, Rachel Cowles, on 20th of March 2002. Bellfield did not give evidence at his trial and denied any involvement in Dowler's death. On June 23rd, 2001, a jury convicted him of Dowler's murder.
But with Milly Dowler, right, bless her, she'd come out of school, gone to a cafe with some friends, and then made the walk down the road. Now, behind some trees were a little cul-de-sac where he used to live with his ex-girlfriend. Levi Bellfield. And how they got him for this crime war, they went back and looked through some CCTV, and he used to own a red Nissan car. And as it were pulling out, it was on the same road that Milly Dowler actually went on. And that's how
she
they
went
got him.
that way, he went that way, didn't he?
And obviously, when he got her, where he kidnapped her from, it were like there to there where his ex-girlfriend used to live, and they believe that he took her back to that house, sexually assaulted her, strangled her, and then dumped her in Heath Woods. But this happened in 2002, Rennie, and they didn't actually charge him, or he actually got convicted till 2012. So at that point, they didn't even know when he got charged. When he did the other murders a bit later on, this is actually the first murder he actually did commit. But they never had any evidence, or they wouldn't have known anything. And they did a few documentaries on it. I can remember that. And bless her, I mean, she was only 13, and it brought so much trouble because her dad got brought into it, and they were bringing all the history up about her dad and stuff like that. And it had nothing to do with any of them. It absolutely broke the family apart with Milly Dowler. I mean, she was 13-year-old. Look at the size of him, Rennie. He's a brute compared to a 13. And then not just that, he'd also tried to do it with another 12-year-old kid there. And these two went unnoticed. Nobody knew all. Do you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, isn't it? Or you can just be taken off at streets, and 10 years later, you know what I mean? Because you've got nothing to lose because you're already in prison for what you've been committed of. That happened further on. But look at size of him compared to a 13-year-old lass. Come on, you just shit yourself in. Look at him. He looks brute. He's got those eyes that are just cold. No emotion.
No.
Marsha Louise McDonnell, a 19-year-old woman, was beaten over the head with a blunt instrument near her home in Hampton on the 4th of February 2003. The wound was inflicted shortly after she got off the 111 bus from Kingston upon Thames at the stop on Percy Road. She died in hospital 2 days after being admitted. Bellfield sold his Vauxhall Corsa car for $1,500 6 days after the murder, having bought it for $6,000 just 5 months earlier.
Well, that's alarm bells ringing, isn't it? So clearly he's had that car. He's worried about the CCTV. So you buy a car for $6,000, Cruisy, brand new more or less, and then 6 days after murder, you sell it for what?
Dodgy as fuck. Yeah.
That's £1,500, so you've lost nearly $4,500 on a car.
Yeah.
And how brazen is it for him just to get out of a car, Rennie, walk behind a woman and whack her on head with a hammer? That is absolute brazen to do that.
They were saying that he whacked that Delagrange on head with a massive slab, didn't they? They said it massive brick.
Was it during the day or at night?
So this one was in daylight, this one.
Yeah.
Just literally walked behind her, went like that, never robbed them, never did any sexual assault on these women that he'd murdered. Just literally went behind them, whacked them on head with a hammer because they had blonde hair. Because he had this obsession with them with blonde hair for some strange reason. That's why I said to you, regarding that Lynn and Megan Russell, this is why I think it's the wrong man in prison. But we move.
Yeah.
So this is the survivor.
Yes.
Kate Sheedy, then aged 18, was deliberately run over as she crossed the road near an entrance to an industrial estate in Isleworth on 28th of May 2004. Her mother called an ambulance and she survived with multiple injuries and spent several weeks in hospital. Nearly 4 years later, Sheedy gave evidence against Bellfield when he was tried for her attempted murder. Sheedy had described the car after the attack as a white people carrier with blacked out windows and a broken wing mirror. Bellfield was found to have owned a Toyota Previa matching that description at the time of the attack.
And they're big fucking cars.
Yeah.
They're massive out there.
How she survived it, I'll never know. I can't lie.
Right near her home on it as well. There was a mother called an ambulance.
She literally got off the bus. He were parked at one side. So she crossed over because she were a bit wary. And then he just went at her, Rennie, and he wouldn't stop. He ran over her and went back over her and over her again and back over her again. 6 times he'd gone back and forward over her and then drove off. And to be fair to her, to remember what she could after having that done to her, credit to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How she survived, well, somebody watching.
She had somebody looking over her, didn't she?
I agree.
Amélie Delagrange was a 22-year-old French student visiting England. She was found at Twickenham Green on the evening of 19th August 2004. with serious head injuries and died in the hospital the same night. Within 24 hours, the police established that she might have been killed by the same person who had killed Marsha McDonnell 18 months earlier. Bellfield reportedly confessed to the murder while on remand.
So there, right? One, he never got arrested for that murder. He admitted to that while he were on remand.
Yeah.
So bless her, she'd come to this country to visit for Christmas, walked across Twickenham Green, which is quite an open, expansive space, and it wasn't very well lit. And he's just literally followed her and just whacked her on the head with a hammer. And then they've all of a sudden, then Busy's gone, oh, actually, this could be the same guy that's killed Marsha McDonnell nearly 2 years before that. But they didn't even know he'd done Amélie Delagrange until he was in prison on remand, because he knew that, well, I might as well admit to it because I'm never going to come out.
Exactly.
So he still had that bit of control to still do that while he was on remand, because police never fucking interviewed him for that, even though they suspected that it were linked. They never went to court with it until he admitted on remand that he'd done it. That's crazy, isn't it?
It is. I mean, you get convicted of doing something, and when you're in prison, you confess doing something else. They think that they won't get punished for it. I think the only time they don't get punished for this being too many in one go, and I don't mean 1 or 2. I mean quite a lot. And then they don't press charge because they don't see the point. But then at the end of the day, they should.
Like with Harold Shipman, for example.
Yeah, they should, because he did it. They know
he should have got a whole life older, in my opinion, Cruzy, for every person that he killed.
I mean, the family ain't got no closure. Do you know, they don't get no closure. If they don't convict a person of the crime that's been committed, family don't get closure.
No, they don't.
And he's got this absolute issue with women, hasn't he? As a man with a woman dominating. He thinks he's above women, clearly. He thinks he's the messiah and women should bow down to him. Have you seen fucking state here? I don't know how you've got a fucking cheek, I swear to God. You evil bastard. It's just women all the time, though. You notice it's not to do with men, though. It's not ever been fingered for men. It's all women, innit?
Yeah.
And you know what he used to do, right? He used to be a wheel clamper, right? And he used to just put clamps on people's cars for no reason and go get them back scruff at neck and say, if you don't pay £500, you're not getting it. You can't. What an evil bastard. Really what?
Charges of abduction and attempted murder. Bellfield was also charged with the abduction and false imprisonment of Anne-Marie Renee, then aged 17, in Witten on the 14th of October 2001. Renee identified him in a video identity parade 4 years later. He was also charged with attempted murder of Irma Dragoshi, then aged 39, in Longford on the 16th December 2003. The jury failed to reach verdicts on either of these charges.
How?
That's weird. The jury not even finding him guilty, failing to reach verdicts on previous what he's done.
And she picked him out. I don't understand how. Fucking
Exactly.
Whoa. Wow, Stacey. Fucking hell.
No, this is not me.
This is me. But it don't look like that on mine. Mine looks clear.
It depends on when you download it and you send it off, it does it, because it does it with mine.
Yeah.
I'll read it out
It's big
anyway.
on the phone.
I can read it. On the 6th of June 1980, Patricia Patsy Joyce Morris, 14-year-old schoolgirl from Feltham, London, was murdered by strangulation. She disappeared on the day of her death, having been seen leaving her school during her lunch break. It was believed Morris left school because she had forgotten her raincoat that morning, returning home to change into dry clothes. 2 days later, on the evening of 18th of June, Morris's body was found by a police dog handler in the Hounslow Heath. She was discovered face down, toilet closed, in a copse beside a path on the edge of the heath, a quarter of a mile from her home in Signet Avenue. She had been strangled with a ligature and there were no signs of sexual assault. In February 2008, police revealed they were investigating a possible confession to the murder made by Bellfield. He was said to have been obsessed with the murder when it occurred and remained fascinated by the unsolved killing. Bellfield was alleged to have made the confession to a cellmate while on remand. It was then revealed that Bellfield had attended Feltham Comprehensive with Morris, and that he was her childhood boyfriend. Morris's family told the press that they had not known each other, and her sister stated, "We did not know him. It was a shock when we found out they knew each other. Friends told us about it. It is horrendous. Bellfield would have been 12 at the time of Morris's murder, which occurred a year before he received his first conviction for burglary, aged 13. As a pupil, he was known to have repeatedly played truant and was known to often frequent Hounslow Heath when he should have been at school. He was also known to have not attended school the day of the murder. Former partners of Bellfield recounted that he had hatred of blonde women and targeted them for attacks, and it was noted that Morris was blonde. Some claim that Morris's death could have been the start of Bellfield's violent obsession with blondes. After it was revealed that Bellfield was being investigated by police for the murder of Morris, her father George stated that he was certain that the teenage boy had given him a death threat in a call at the time was Bellfield, saying, "He's a local man, which is why it could be him. And it's terrifying to think that someone of 12 or 13 could have done it."
I think he did do that. I think that's where he started from, because he's never been convicted of any of these. These are all alleged victims, but I do believe he did kill her because he used to hang around on that eve where she was. I reckon that's where he started. I can't lie. I do reckon he did kill her. I reckon that's where it all stemmed from. I mean, to kill somebody at 12-year-old, that's crazy, isn't it?
That's crazy.
But he's never been convicted of any of these. These are who they additionally think he has killed.
After Bellfield's 2008 conviction, police revealed they were reviewing the murder of 51-year-old Judith Gold in Hampstead in October 1990. Described as an attractive and vivacious middle-class housewife, she died yards from her home after being hit several times in the face by an unidentified weapon. The police believe Bellfield could have been responsible for this alongside around 20 other unsolved attacks on women in London. These attacks, which took place between 1990 and around 2004, were linked to Bellfield because the police researched the frequency of blunt force trauma attacks on women and children using objects such as hammers. They found that these were so rare that only one unsolved attack in Greater London in that time period could realistically be ruled out as being the work of Bellfield.
Damn, quit beating up.
Yeah, he had things beating up people, clearly. The circumstances of Gold's murder were somewhat mysterious. Police were unsure why she had dressed as if for a business meeting just before she left her home at around 5:30 a.m. on the day she was killed, 20th October 1990. She left her home above the Midland Bank in Hampstead High Street and was found battered only yards away by a paper boy in Old Brewery Mews, while it was still pitch black. The place she was found was very dark due to recent problems with street lighting. Unusually, no witnesses reported hearing any screams, struggle, or anything else suspicious, and her housemates reporting having not heard her get up and leave for unexplained reasons in the middle of the night. Her husband had died 2 years previously, and she lived with her 19-year-old daughter and family friend.
Says it all though there, doesn't it? They could only rule him out for one of them attacks, realistically.
It's like he just reminded him, whacked him in it.
It's just like he sees somebody that he don't like, whether they've got blonde hair or not, and he just knocks fuck out of them for nothing. Yeah. Because you never know not like it. He's got away with it.
It's quite being on people. Damn, what the hell's the matter with you?
Well, it's like he just looks at somebody in the street that he don't take a like to Rennie, and he just smashes them in the face.
Yeah.
You know, like beats them to death.
Yeah.
There's no like sexual motivation by it.
He's not raping them. He's just beating people.
He's just knocking fuck out of them. It's like he can't control himself when he does it. He can't stop, and that's crazy.
You can't just.
You know what? Nobody's ever been charged with any of these, but they all think it's him. And looking at it, you can understand why, can't you?
Yeah, the patterns very, very similar with each one.
There's no way he's just started killing people in 2002, Susie. I don't believe it. No way.
No. It starts off with killing animals, doesn't it, first?
They do. And I do believe he did that when he was 12 or 13 as well. I do believe he was an evil kid. And I do believe he did that first one with his taste for it all.
I mean, we know now kids are 13. In fact, kids of 11 years old have gone out and killed people. And they're doing it to this day. You know, so, I mean, it's no shock now because we see it all the time.
Plausible.
Yeah, of course it's plausible.
Gold
like Vindy said, I said, whack and grab. That's why I run behind her, just whacked him in the head. And they've gone down, but so like stunned her, and he's had a chance to just go in full on.
That's a lot of hatred for women, that, in it, Cruzy.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of hatred for certain people that he doesn't like.
Yeah.
And just goes and does that.
You see, it's either his mum or a partner that's caused it. But you can't always say that. It's quite scary to think that.
You can't just run around beating on people. I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Yeah.
Gold worked as an insurance and mortgage agent and also as a freelance financier, and was also known as Judith Silver. There was no sign of a sexual assault, and the motive also appeared not to be robbery, as her handbag and jewellery were left untouched, although her very distinctive chain, which she wore around her neck, had been taken.
Stop there, right, Stacey. So she'd never been assaulted, she'd not been robbed, but he took the chain. Well, that's a token, isn't it, that?
Trophy. Yeah.
Because if it were robbery and nobody would leave purse around, would they? Come on.
No.
But take one thing round the neck.
Trophy.
Absolutely.
In February 1991, The Guardian reported that the murder was believed to be linked as an international financial swindle. Scotland Yard detectives said at the time they were investigating fraudulent loan schemes in which Gold may have been involved, and it was found that she was involved in an international advance fee fraud. Gold did not usually wake up early, and her job did not involve working on Saturdays. So investigators theorised that she had arranged a meeting with someone and knew the killer. Her work was described as shadowy and involved negotiating large, low-interest loans with business people, which her daughter disliked her doing and which she said made her mother visibly stressed in the days before she died. The lead detective in the case said in 1994, "We're sure she got in too deep, and that's what led to her death. It was found that Gold had written the number of the local police station on the back of her checkbook. The day before her murder, Gold mysteriously left the house, and her daughter noticed that her car had been reversed into its parking space when she returned, something she never did, raising the possibility she had gone to meet someone then, and that person had driven her car back home. In February 2022, it was reported that Bellfield confessed to the murder of Gold."
Why would you confess to something if you hadn't done it, Stace? You're already in there for life. What, you want him to draw more attention to yourself or what?
Yeah, not right.
He's getting
definitely not a riot. It's like he's leaving it a bit. Oh, I'll disclose that one. Leave it a little bit. I'll do that. It's like playing mind games with families in it as well. Come on.
Yeah.
Because nobody's ever been convicted of it. So, it's all right saying he did do it, but did he? This is what I ran about Russell murders.
Yeah.
We did last time.
Yeah.
Link back to Jesse's
Yeah, because he didn't steal that from them. Maybe he did that. He just whacked him and left them. He didn't steal no purse, no nothing.
Regarding the 1996 murders of the 45-year-old Lynn Russell and her 6-year-old daughter Megan Russell, BBC Crime News Wales reported that Bellfield had allegedly confessed to the murders to a fellow prisoner, giving details that would only be known by the killer. Bellfield denied the confession. A 2017 BBC Two programme, The Children Murders, in which a team of independent experts re-examined the evidence, supported the idea that Bellfield should be investigated for the killings. The legal team of Michael Stone, convicted of the crimes, maintains Bellfield as true perpetrator of the attack. In 2017, the Sunday Times reported that Bellfield's ex-wife, Johanna Collins, had told investigators in the Delagrange case that he was with her on the day of her 25th birthday, the time of the Russell murders, and spent all day in Twickenham and Windsor, 100 miles away from the scene of the murders, which occurred around 4:30 p.m. It was an alibi which detectives found credible. Collins had helped detectives convict Bellfield for his previous murders, such as in the Milly Dowler murder, giving evidence that he knew well the rural area where her body was left. Shall I continue?
All right, 1 minute though, right? So they say that he confessed to a con, but they won't listen to that. But when Michael Stone did it for a fucking wall and pipes, they took the con's word. Why is that any different?
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Like when they convicted him, they were listening at that fucking. Oh yeah, he said us for a pipe, Michael Stone. But yeah, he confessed to somebody else in prison, but they won't believe it.
Yep.
Why is that? Why is that any different? Yeah, because you fucked up with Michael Stone, and that's why you won't ever admit it. Poor fucker.
Yeah.
Poor fucker.
I don't think he's guilty of their murder anyway.
No, I don't. It was too thin to get convicted on. Far too thin.
I know, honestly, because we got the timings wrong.
Could be.
Of her murder. Of the murder.
Well, that's just it because nobody has proper proof or evidence of exactly.
Well, nobody has any evidence. There were no forensic evidence that Michael Stone had done it neither, Cruzy. So why is he still sat in prison? But it even said on there he knew stuff that only the killer would know. So that can't have been released into the public eye. Yeah. Why would you know that then? Well, you won't take their word for it, but you did for Michael Stone because you only convicted him on second trial of that guy standing up and saying, well, he told me through a metal pipe that he killed them.
Yeah.
Why is it any different? Because of infamy.
Exactly.
Why would he come out and say it? Well, because he wants to be noticed now. Fuck off. Yeah. I do believe Michael Stone's a miscarriage of justice. I can't lie.
I agree with you on that. I agree with that. There's so many inconsistencies with Stone's case for him to be innocent. You know what I mean? He's not guilty. He hasn't done it. So
I do believe if that case would have been tried in America, it'd have been chucked out of court. That's my opinion. If Michael Stone would have been tried in America for that crime, I'd believe it had been chucked out of court because there were no physical DNA evidence or anything. They took a word of a con and convicted him on that word. Yeah. Well, I know why I believe.
Word of a con.
Crazy.
In February 2002, it was claimed by Stone's lawyer, Paul Bacon, that Bellfield had confessed to the murders of Lynn and Megan Russell in a 4-page statement which details he claimed only the killer would know. However, as well as his former wife previously saying it was not possible that he could have been in Kent on the day, a member of Stone's legal team also later admitted that there was nothing in Bellfield's statement which was not already in the public domain, suggesting he could have fabricated using known evidence. The detective responsible for investigating Bellfield's known crimes, Colin Sutton, also stated to the press, knowing Bellfield as I do, this could be him playing mind games. The Metropolitan Police previously investigated allegations that Bellfield was involved in the Russells' murders and found no evidence to support the claims. In 2023, Bellfield's lawyers claimed that Bellfield had admitted to the murders during a conversation with a prison psychologist. Stone's lawyer declared that the signed confession by Bellfield was handed over to the CCRC. In July 2023, the CCRC announced that the case was not to be referred to the Court of Appeals. However, this decision was overturned 3 months later, and the CCRC began to review of Stone's conviction based on the new evidence.
So they overturned it and said no, and then they went back and looked at it and thought, oh yeah. So something definitely in the evidence they had for Stone wasn't right because they wouldn't have said, yeah, we need to look at it again. Dodgy there.
I mean, to get convicted on no DNA evidence whatsoever and a word of a con, it's quite slim to me. I can't lie.
We watch enough crime programs to know they've got to have evidence to prove that they've committed a crime. You know, and if
I just think if it's not beyond reasonable doubt for me, Cruzy, I just don't know how you can convict somebody like with him when he got convicted. It would be beyond reasonable doubt. But with Michael Stone, it really wasn't beyond reasonable doubt. I can't lie.
Yeah, I agree. It's just
not saying. Cheers, Ian, as well.
Stone and Bellfield, there's too many inconsistencies with the Russell case for Stone.
Of course there is.
It matches.
I mean, I'll be honest, Renee. If you were in America with Michael Stone, what we did 2 weeks ago, would your jury would have convicted him on that evidence alone?
It's hard.
A word of a con.
It's hard to know. Maybe. I'm just not quite sure.
Now, did I find his blood or a fingerprint at scene? A summer?
Yeah.
What do you think? And you've got to look when he went for them, when they died, Lynn and Megan Russell. Somebody walked behind him and whacked him clean on head with an hammer, right? Mm-hmm. It's so very similar to what he does.
Yeah.
I know Michael Stone was a smackhead, and I'm not saying he wasn't a nasty person because he was. I just don't believe he were capable of doing it, and I think police have covered it up that much, to be blunt, and it'll cause that much of an outcry. And because Levi's already in there, they just think, well, it's easier to keep him in there. Listen, I won't put it past police to corrupt because it is like that.
I wouldn't put it past the American police to pull some shit like that either. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
they like it here, you know. I mean. We had a cop out stalked a female. He killed her. Do you know what I mean?
Look at that fucking Lombard who's just been sentenced again with another life sentence. Yeah. What he got in police force.
Yeah, and more's coming out now, isn't it?
And look at that Panorama documentary, not long back up in London somewhere. How fucking nasty they what busies. Yep. They are fucking vile.
You see, for me, there's not enough evidence to commit Stone for the Russell murders.
I don't think so.
Because he stole. If he would have smacked it, he would have stole the money. He would have took the purse.
Yeah.
He would have took,
Exactly.
He didn't. He took fuck all. So, and we know smackers steal. And he didn't
Exactly.
take a thing.
They just want the fix, Cruisy.
Yeah. Quick, grab money, off you go. They didn't even touch anything. And he's done the same thing with everybody else he's attacked. Because I remember that Delagrange one, found on the field. And I remember that because they were saying that they actually linked it to the first one that had happened. So, and if he's giving out information that's never been spoke about, then it's got to be like, yeah, I think we should actually look into it and see what he's been up to. If he's giving information that's never been released to the public domain, then how's he got the information?
Exactly.
So, dodgy.
And there's too many. And look at the dog. The dog were blonde. The dog that he killed were blonde.
Yeah.
There were only one that survived, and she had mousy brown hair.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Just saying.
Yeah, in October of 2022, police were made aware that Bellfield had confessed to the abduction, sexual assault, and murder of 19-year-old Elizabeth Chow, who disappeared in 1999, and to the attempted murders of 5 other women. Chow went missing in West London on 16th of April 1999, and she left her home in West Ealing at noon to attend the Thames Valley University. She was last seen by a friend on Ealing Broadway at 5:50 p.m. that day. The confession was not made public until April 2023. And Bellfield was not interviewed over the murder until the following month, when he claimed in a recorded interview that he abducted and killed Chow and pointed to the location of her body on a map. The family of Chow accused the Metropolitan Police of not taking the case seriously because of their race.
Mm-hmm. That don't surprise me.
Not at all.
After several months of investigation, the Metropolitan Police announced in November 2023 that they had concluded Bellfield was not responsible for Chow's disappearance. Bellfield had claimed to have lain in wait for her in his car near Ealing Police Station. The CCTV footage from the night of Chow's disappearance did not show him or his car. As a result, police decided not to dig up the site where Bellfield said he had buried Chow.
So they've decided not to dig up where it was, but why would he say that and point to it on a map, right?
Yeah.
And they ain't even bothered to get off their ass and go look. Well, at least you go look first, innit? And just to make sure everybody there.
And then say, well, he was bullshitting.
Come on.
Because what if...
You know what I mean?
Some shit.
And why did he confess to all these, and then why didn't it come out and just disclosed until 2023?
Yeah,
busy
get that.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I do believe that's right. Metropolitan Police have not taken the case seriously, because you look at that Panorama that documentary not long back, it wasn't Metropolitan Police until they were saying the same fucking thing about them being racist, and they were very racist. I can't lie.
On January 2004, 23-year-old Sarah Spurrell was struck 3 times with a hammer in a dark street in East Sussex town of Hastings. Spurrell survived the attack due to the intervention of a bystander and later informed the police, but was allegedly told that they lacked the resources to investigate the assault. Spurrell later said that she felt police considered her case an utter joke.
Yep.
In March 2023, Bellfield, who was named as suspect in the case in 2008, reportedly confessed the attack on Spurrell and several other attempted murders and assaults. Spurrell was not made aware of Bellfield's confession until she was informed by journalists working for ITV News, for which she criticised the police.
That's
my
disgusting.
Lord.
Did they tell her, we're really sorry, we can't investigate your case, we don't have the money?
Yeah, basically.
They would have done. Oh, they have got the
That's
resources. Yeah.
You're not an important enough case, Rennie. Yeah. Well, you're not worth it. No, we can't be bothered to do that. Can't be bothered to get off your ass behind your desk and go fucking investigate what you're paid to actually do. That's crazy. Come on.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And the resources. We haven't got the resources to investigate your case. Wow. And you wonder why women won't report when they've been sexually assaulted, because the police are like that.
And you wonder why. Forward with domestic violence, because they won't get believed.
Sounds like the only reason she's not dead is that somebody was there.
Yeah.
But a bystander, a bystander.
Yeah. And why is he confessing to it if he hasn't done it like certain other ones in here? Why is he confessing to him if he hasn't done them? Makes no sense when he's already in there. He's never coming out. So why would he say it if he hasn't done it and come out with these names?
Just hang him.
The notoriety. Come on. He has done all these. And they can't prove it. Or they can't be bothered to prove it because he's already in there for the rest of his life.
Yeah, look at this map.
This is how close they all are together, these attacks, from where he lived, from all these women that have been attacked. Now, you look at that map, right? You look at that E-fit as well, right? The Lynn and Megan Russell. It looks more like Levi Bellfield. You look at the proximity of that map and them women, right? So some of these he won convicted of, which we've gone through there. But that's the map, and that's how close they all are together. It was doable.
That's quite close.
Very doable.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've got Heathrow Airport, Twickenham, Hampton, and it's all in that area. You look at that, and why they're like that? When he said, "I'm the killer," be signed. Yeah. Why would you sign a confession to say you had done it if you hadn't done it? I don't get it.
So where on this map was the Russell's murders?
So Russell's murders are on there because that were like 100 miles away from where that is. But all the women that have gone through has been suspected. They're all within walking distance of each other. You look at that and you think, look, there's 5 women on there. He's only ever been done for 3. But all them, to be honest with you, are all close together. You look at the E-fit. Look at Michael Stone. Then look at Levi. It looks more like Levi Bellfield than it ever does Michael Stone. Yeah. He hasn't got blonde hair for a start. And Levi, back in the day, used to have bleach blonde hair.
Yeah. It's not, that's not Stone.
But look at the facial structure as well of the E-fit and then look at Bellfield.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at his nose for a start.
It really looks a lot like him.
And the forehead's totally different.
And he's receding there, Michael Stone. He ain't receding in that E-fit.
No.
So it does look more like Bellfield than it does Michael Stone for me. And if you look at that map of these women, this is from 01 to say 04, I genuinely believe he did do all that. It's too convenient to have another murderer with the same
MO.
Do you know what I'm saying? And he's even confessed to these in prison. Why would he do that? And he knew stuff that only killer would know.
More, knowing that they're not going to believe him. He's done more, and he's going to confess, and he's going to say, "No, you didn't."
Yeah, he's getting away with it.
Come on, ladies. There's no way. So from say 90s right up to from say 80s right up to 2001 that he's never committed a murder. I don't believe it.
No.
I'm sorry. There's no way he started that in 2001 hitting women on Edward Hammer, any.
You don't just start doing it out of it's a build up, and you've
that's been going on for years. That.
Yeah.
I agree, Paige.
He's got a stack of
exactly.
I will literally bet anything he has a stack of victims that he's holding on to.
Oh, he's doing a hell of a lot more.
He could be blatantly telling the fucking truth, and the police just pushing it under the rug and not believing him. Why would he lie? He's already fucking not a chance of seeing light of day again outside a prison cell.
But you see, that's why he can say it now, because he's not going to get charged with any more murders, because
this is the reason why Michael Stone is still in prison to this day. You're right, because Levi Bellfield is never going to come out of prison again. Fact, right? So can you imagine what would be said? Say Michael Stone's been in prison since 98. So we're going on we're going on nearly 30 years he's spent in prison, right? Can you imagine what that would do for the police force that convicted him when it want him? Now, I told you, and you can check this case out, Leslie Molseed, Mrs. Biddy will know this, right? And that bloke, right, Kenneth Castry, his name is, he killed that little girl. And they put somebody to prison for 16 years that never did it. He was impotent. He couldn't even produce sperm. And they knew that and still fucking had him signing confessions because he was a bit slow, And it wasn't in 1993 when they retested it that they found sperm cells in the sperm. Well, he couldn't get it hard on. He was slow. And do you know what? He came out and he died 6 months later. So don't you tell me people have not been put in prison that I'm fucking done it or an easy target, because another one like Michael Stone, especially when you're a smackhead and they're dangling a bag of smack in your face, saying, admit to it, we'll give you this. And don't tell me they don't fucking do it, because I know they do. Go on. give you this smack if you admit to it.
Yep, they do.
You're a smackhead. You're going to do it, innit?
Yep, they do.
I just don't believe Michael Stone did it. I can't lie.
Yeah, no. Nothing like Stone. Besides, he's not fat enough in the face. The nose is wrong. The jawline is wrong. The head is wrong. It's all wrong. But then you look at him, and it's quite similar.
More than similar for me.
I mean, he's a little bit. He's got a bit more of a face on the left picture than he has in the middle on the E-fit. But I mean, we all know a gleaming glance of somebody can always be a quick like this, and this. But yeah, no, it's not Michael Stone.
And especially when they were taking the word from a daughter that had been whacked on head with an hammer, you sometimes you dream and you see something that you didn't really see. Your mind can play tricks on you. I can't lie. But if you look at him, he's got this obsession with just getting out of a car and whacking them on head. He never did anything to them. Nope. They never robbed anything. So you have to look at it and you have to think, well, to be fair, it leans more towards Levi than it does Michael Stone. But because of the police and how it is, and because of Levi, he's going to rot in there anyway. And unfortunately for Michael Stone, if he hasn't done it, he will spend the rest of his life in imprisonment because he still admit to this day that he never did it. And you know, when you go to a parole board, if you don't admit what you've done, you never get released. So for them, and they know because he's a bit simple, that really, then this is never going to get undercovered. Where did that shoelace go?
Yeah.
No evidence went missing. Evidence supposed to be kept for 30 years, all safe and sealed in things. So why wasn't it? It's too convenient. It was too convenient to just put it at Michael Stone's door. I can't lie. I really can't.
I mean, if they got the shoelace, could have tested it for DNA because you leave cells on, which you could test anyway.
And it was because junkies used a lace to jack up with. It's definitely got to be Michael Stone. All right. So if somebody else has got the same tracksuit on as me, does that mean they've killed that person because they're wearing the same tracksuit as me? That's crazy. It's so thin as well.
Yep.
When you think about it, and if he hadn't done it, Michael Stone, you've got to feel so sorry for him because you think you've spent all your life in prison for something that you haven't done. While there's no way, Cruz, that he hadn't done anything from 80s up to 2001 and never hit a woman on it. I don't believe it. I reckon all the news that alleged, he's done all of them. And I do believe he started 12-year-old. I do believe that little girl who went missing when she went home for a raincoat, he was her first victim. I can't lie. I think he's been doing this since he was a kid. I can't lie.
I agree.
I really can't.
There's too many inconsistencies.
Exactly.
In cases, especially with Stone, and then you've got him, and he's admitting to it, and he's telling that he's told them things that nobody else will ever know because it's only the killer that's been there. They haven't doing that about it. It's wrong.
I agree.
And what case to continue, ladies?
Yeah.
No, because it's a good conversation. I just didn't want to interrupt that at all. Bellfield was found guilty of the murders of McDonnell and Delagrange, as well as attempted murder of Sheedy on February 25th of 2008, more than 3 years after the last of the three attacks. The following day, he was sentenced to life imprisonment with a whole life order. Bellfield was not in court to hear his sentence as he refused to attend court, owing to what he said was unfair press coverage following his conviction. Oh, boo freaking who.
And what a coward not even turning up to court. You should be forced to sit in that fucking box and hear what you... That's why you even get a choice. It's wrong.
Got a choice now.
No, it's changed since a fucking... Yeah, it's only been changed since then. But in it, Renee, right? In America, can you do that in America? Not turn up and listen to you if you've been sentenced? Do you have that in America where you have to sit in that courtroom and listen to what you've been sentenced to? Do they get that choice comms over there?
No, I don't think so. You have to be there.
See, so fucking soft.
Yeah. On 30th of March 2010, Bellfield was charged with Dowler's abduction and murder, predating the earliest of the other three charges by almost a year. He was then a prime suspect in connection with the murder in the immediate aftermath of his first trial in 2008. As a result, the inquest into Dowler's death was adjourned. On 6th of October 2010, he appeared in court via video link and was formally charged with one count each of attempted abduction, an actual abduction and murder. Bellfield's second trial began at the Old Bailey on the 10th of May 2011, and on June 23rd, the jury found him guilty. He was again sentenced to a life imprisonment the following day, and the trial judge once again imposed a whole life order. The trial of Bellfield on other charges, that of the attempted abduction of an 11-year-old girl who was off the lift in the Walton area by a man in a red car on the day preceding this murder, was abandoned due to newspapers publishing prejudicial material.
Up there, right? So it got away with that one because he did have a red car because he kidnapped Milly Dowler in it. And because the newspapers had released certain things, he never got charged with that because of fucking newspapers. Yeah. But he had done it. It's all fucking wrong, that. You're already, it's not like you're convicting an innocent man. You know he's already had a red car and he did it with Milly Dowler. And the day after Rennie, killing Milly Dowler, he goes out again to get another 11-year-old to kill. Fucking crazy.
Sick.
On January 27th, 2016, Surrey Police announced that Bellfield had admitted for the first time abducting, raping, and murdering Dowler after being interviewed about whether he had an accomplice. Bellfield later issued a denial that he made any such confession, but Surrey Police stood by its earlier statement. As of 2020, Bellfield was imprisoned in HMP Prison, Frankland, in County Durham.
So he admitted it, right? But yet they didn't change it, and they still kept it going. But yet they didn't do it with the other ones. That goes to show that they didn't give a fuck. You know, he said he didn't say it, but yet he did, and they've carried it on. And they did when he said it before, the other ones.
Well, they took his word on that one, but they haven't took his word on any other. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? And like I said, where she was kidnapped from, his girlfriend literally lived round corner in a cul-de-sac, and he literally she was away that week. And he literally took her to the house, did what he did to her, murdered her in that house, and then just dumped her.
Yeah, I remember the video released, the CCTV they showed. You could see her walking down.
And a red car coming out of the close country.
Yeah. Slowed down, and then she just disappeared.
Gone.
Yeah, I remember that.
Crazy.
Why do you think I've let Ebony out behave? Well, not behave.
Levi Bellfield's sub-partnership has been blocked after a new law came into force stopping the most serious offenders getting married behind bars. Yep. Bellfield abducted and murdered 13-year-old Milly Dowler in 2002, then killed Marsha McDonnell in 2003 and Amélie Delagrange in 2004. He also tried to murder 18-year-old Kate Sheedy and has been suspected in other cases. One of the UK's most notorious criminals, he is serving 2 whole life sentences and can never be released. There was anger when the 56-year-old looked set to get married in prison after becoming engaged to a female visitor 2 years ago. It was reported the former wheel clamper and bouncer got down on one knee in front of wardens at high security HMP Frankland in County Durham. Bellfield successfully challenged efforts to stop the wedding and is said to have received up to £30,000 of legal aid to fight the case on human rights grounds.
He's in prison and still fucking draining system. He gets 30 grand of legal aid, right? To say it's unfair that I can't get married in prison. Are you actually taking the piss? You shouldn't have any rights in prison, and certainly not to get fucking married. And the woman that wants to marry him, you want fucking castrating too, you fucking grotty bastard. Why on earth would you find him attractive? There's something not right with women. They're desperate. You've got to be desperate for that. Yeah. Come on. Who on earth would want to marry him? And why should he get 30 grand in legal aid to challenge that as well? He's taking the piss.
Yeah. So over there, if he were to be able to get married, would he then have conjugal visits with his new wife?
As in what, like shagging?
No, they don't do conjugal visits.
See, they don't. They're
yeah, they do it. Yes, they do in certain prisons. Yeah, they're doing certain prisons.
I think certain things, like death or life or something. But I don't see why he should have the luxury of getting married in prison. No. 2, I don't see why he gets the luxury of getting £30,000 in taxpayers' money to argue the case that he should be married in prison. You get nothing because you did what you did. You deserve to spend the rest of your life in solitary confinement. If I had my way, I'd hang you up by your testicles upside down and you'd die that fucking way. I tell you what, fucking getting married. And this woman, whoever she is, that is absolutely grim.
It's fucking dead.
That is not normal. That's another one that he's got controlled in it. I mean, getting married to a serial killer.
The thing is, why would you want to get married to a serial killer who's killed a lot of lasses? Not just women, children, because that's what they are. They were children as well.
Mm-hmm.
And what if she's got kids of her own? I wouldn't know her kids are feeling. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just, I don't get the mentality of it, me.
I've never understood that. You know, you have the ones over here that get with these prisoners, these guys that life with no parole, or they're on the, you know, they're waiting for the death penalty, and you're like why?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen programs anywhere. You know, like people are on death row in America, and they have women like pen pals and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But to go to that extreme of him getting down on one knee, asking her to get married, and then having the cheat to spend, or the taxpayers to spend £30,000 for him to appeal that, to say you're breaching my human rights. What about all human rights you breach by killing all them fucking people?
Yeah, where's their human rights?
I should be better in there and be able to play on games and have a fucking TV. You'd have jack shit.
So, actually, an article regarding the marriage. It didn't go through.
Yeah, I know it didn't go through.
She called it off.
Yeah, she called it off. And the clash that she got, because they found out who it was, and I'm sure they posted a picture online. I'm sure they did. Something went
So
on.
he won it. He won the case.
He won his case.
So despite winning a costly legal fight, allowing him to marry, the 55-year-old has scrapped his wedding plans, with sources suggesting that Bellfield and his betrothed finally realised the other of them would enjoy a full, proper relationship.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock! You're in your life, and she's out in...
I don't get it.
So the woman has also said to be worried about his name appearing next to hers on any marriage certificate if she went through with the ceremony. Last night, Bellfield's fiancé, hang on, I'm not finished yet, confirmed the nuptials would no longer occur, claiming she only agreed to marry him so he could wear a ring in his cell.
Bollocks!
That's bullshit.
You want to put one on? Can get the Maribor rings at Jellies for free of fucking charge.
Just give him a ring away.
You were doing Stacey writing him for 2 years. It's because the backlash that she knew she was going to get.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that when they were getting down on one knee, though, were you?
So apparently she's anonymous. She's not been named. The anonymous woman told me online, when the prison continued to refuse to allow Levi to wear the ring, we felt as if we had no choice. But we won't be getting married. It's a joint decision. Levi is gutted, but he's far more upset that he won't be able to wear the ring I've got for him.
Tough shit.
She added, I will continue with my visits and continue to try and get the ring allowed. The pair have told prison officials they don't intend to marry, which brings their story to an expensive close.
Let me
Basically, murderer. Oh, this gets worse, Jess. Listen, it gets worse.
Dollars at work, ladies and gentlemen.
The murderer was initially introduced to his fiancée through the Yorkshire Ripper, Peter Sutcliffe, who was friends with the woman. The pair were on the same wing in Durham's HMP Frankland. He asked to be put in touch with the woman, who was in her 40s, after seeing her picture in Sutcliffe's cell. That's just got 20 times worse. The fucking Yorkshire Ripper.
One serial killer to another. Yeah, you have to say that I've been talking to. Just pass it on.
Yeah.
She is the Lulu.
So exactly.
What do you actually find attractive about a serial killer?
I think it's their chance to be, these women's chance to be famous.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what it'll be. You know, I think.
Anyway, so this was. I do apologize. Last year, and she's still planning to visit him. So they're still. I don't know if they're still together now, but they just decided not to get married. I think it's even worse when you find out she was friends with fucking Peter Sutcliffe, for fuck's sake.
Well, she wrote to what wrong.
Yeah. It's to get you all right. Look at me and get money out of papers for
I'm getting rich. And then no doubt in 10 years' time, this couldn't release an autobiography telling all the fucking tales of writing to all these prisoners in fucking prison.
Isn't it?
Talk about fucking Mills and Bones. Fucking hellfire. You've got fucking Bellfield and Sutcliffe. Fucking hellfire. You know what I mean? If you're bored, love, get yourself a dictionary. Get on chat rooms online, love. You're not desperate. You need to write to fucking these creeps. Come on.
Fucking hell, man.
I mean, clearly she's got a screw loose somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
More than a fucking screw loose. Fucking brain cell loose.
Yeah. I
Come
don't
on,
get
that's
it.
doing it. I mean, he's an
Worse
evil
is I
bastard.
think
He's evil.
Yeah.
And he's just
Bet
got this
the
obsession
bank goes to them, don't it?
It's
If you're telling me he's only done them, I don't believe you. He's
No.
done well. He's been on the cuff
Wow.
since he was 12-year-old, murdering people. Facts.
yeah,
And I
there's
do
no way it just
Megan Russell murder.
there's no way
Very
it just
narcissistic people.
it changed so quickly. You know, and they always say it builds up and it builds up and it. I mean, come on, we watch enough fucking crime shit on TV. I mean, I watch Criminal Minds, and it shows you how they do it all. You know, I love the Criminal Minds. It's even though it is based on true stories, it tells you all the time that they always start building up to it before they actually do the main event. So if he were a kid and he was doing it when he was younger, these incidents when he was younger as a teenager doing it, and he's got away with it. Although he's been caught once. And the aunt said, "Oh yeah, look, they just left it." Nah, man. What's fucking shooting?
Just find that so
weird
that you'd want to write to somebody that, well, like that. Like, I just don't understand it. I mean, I know there's certain things that are they after the story? Are they doing it to more?
Yeah, it's like to local papers. Won't they get money for it?
I just find that, like, as a woman, really, like, poor.
I find that offensive. As a woman,
I find it offensive. Yeah, no, I agree.
You know, why?
I mean, he was killing kids, 12 years old, 13 years old. These are children.
Yeah. And you want to marry someone that's just kill kids. Even if you've got kids, you don't. Oh, fuck! I ain't got a clue. Even with smack across fucking face. What are you doing?
I just think some women are, I don't know, just never how lonely people get. I'd never think of writing myself off to a serial killer in prison. I can't lie. I don't know about you ladies, but I certainly know I won't be doing that.
No. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
I might be stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
I really think everybody, it's this whole fantasy, this famous thing. Everybody wants attention now and wants to be famous, and they'll do anything. Like, I really think it's that.
At least he waited till presentation was over.
Yeah,
give him that.
He behaved.
I don't know, though. Just why you'd find writing to the, and I bet there's more out there that write to these people in prison.
There's loads. There's loads. You don't realise how many there is. You know, fucking hell. You're booking about that thick. I don't understand the mentality of a woman who's chasing
I agree, Jules. I actually agree with that. It's a crime. It's a live crime if that happens, Jules. I'm telling you.
That's a comedy gift is what that's going to be if that happens. Boy, I'm going to get so much mileage out of that.
I don't understand, though, why you'd want fame from Levi Bellfield. That's what I don't understand. Like, what fame's that getting you?
And he's never getting out.
Also, she knew the real Tripper as well. It's nothing to brag about,
That's
darling.
his worst.
You know, there's not to brag about, is it, knowing them two?
You wouldn't think so.
Well, not me personally.
I don't.
That cinema so nice, by the way, Rodders.
Bellend.
Absolutely, Levi Bellend.
Yeah.
It's just.
We'll see.
I mean, Stones is innocent. For definite, Stones is innocent. He shouldn't be in prison. He should be out.
I think it is. I think people just want attention and they don't care.
Yeah.
How we get
that attention. Like, the worst thing is to just be an anonymous person.
How did your mum like it, Sine?
Can your mum understand us, by the way? You know, because our Yorkshire accent can get confuse people sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Salam alaikum salam. Will be that, and that's hello.
It is. You'll be watching East is East.
We're on to the day, East disease. Malcolm salam, salam alaikum.
I love East disease.
Nice.
Exactly, Paige. I don't think they care. Attention, bad attention. Like, the worst thing is to just be normal and anonymous. It's like, okay.
I don't know about you, Rennie, but I think I'd rather be normal and anonymous than to write to Levi Bellfield.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I don't need more shit in my life.
Yeah,
I have enough of my own problems. I don't need to go bringing other problems in. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Do you know what makes me laugh though? He thinks he should have a, like, why don't you go for log and get wedding suite out? And do you know what I mean? Like, get the full fucking hog. Go get the wedding suite, get the fucking bridal dress, everything. Because why not?
I like it when these people go to prison and then they're like, I have rights. And it's like, do you? What about the rights?
You have
the right to fucking life because you took it away.
The amount of shit you'll get for wanting to marry a serial killer and a rapist.
I agree.
No, thanks. I get enough shit now as it is. I'm not even going out fucking wrong.
No, that's Bend It Like Beckham, Vindaloo.
Yeah, it's Bend It Like Beckham. You love that.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, good movies, Bend It Like Beckham.
Stephen Avery, do you know that case, Rennie?
Yeah, I know that one.
That's that one that's on like Netflix.
Making a murderer.
Case closed on this. I think he did it. That's what I think. Pretty sure he did that. And I don't know.
Yeah, you're planning on doing that one?
Nah. It's been.
Hey, Jess, what's house next door to me? Come and live near me.
No. So basically,
Stacey, I'm trying to get the house next to you.
She won't. It's too close.
Too close.
Too close. Come on, Stace.
I'm
Right next door.
15
Right
minutes.
next door.
Hey, listen, Stacey, I'm telling you, that garden next door is fucking beautiful. That garden is massive.
No.
It's all
the thing is already right. I'd be her next door neighbour.
Yeah, so you guys can beat on the lawn to each other.
I've not finished yet. And I'll be 2 doors up for my brother-in-law.
That's all you need. You'll have everyone.
No. Where I am, it's close. But further
so because it's next to a fucking shop, lazy bitch.
Yeah, it makes you have to walk further to fucking shop.
I know her so well. She's a lazy bitch.
Yeah, we know.
I could not live next door to my mum. I couldn't do it.
Why?
Seriously.
All
she will hear is fucking Zach knocking on her door because I've told him off.
I won't give a shit.
I agree with you. I agree with others there. I can't lie.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what
exactly.
I think.
So, locked in the cell.
Even everything, Jess.
No window. No light.
Convicted in 1985 of sexual assault and attempted murder. He served 18 years of a 32-year sentence when he was exonerated by DNA testing in 2003, only to be charged with another murder 2 years later.
Yeah, but you haven't made that with murder.
Yeah, he was one that, like, you start when you get into start looking back at it, like he threw a cat into a fire. Like he was not a good person, and he had been in trouble many, many times. Yeah. Like, was he wrongly convicted of a murder that he didn't commit, or was a rape or something? Yes, he was. Yeah. I think that he absolutely did do that next rape and murder of that girl. Yeah.
Tell her to check in every Sunday, Sunny. Listen, if you want somebody hurt my little boy, I'll be honest, I just want to take justice into my own hands, and I feel like I could do life. But if they took my son's life, I could quite happily take their life. I'm not bothered about myself, but Harry, and I could quite happily do prison for the rest of my life. I can't lie.
See, we understand that because what happened to our Harry, and we were told we had to keep quiet, not to say a word. And I said to Stacey, do you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of all this saying that Harry with this, Harry that. Wait a minute, what about him that fucking stabbed him and killed him? He wasn't no fucking sweet innocent fucking lad. You know what I mean? He even got banned from going into Tesco's because he kept shoplifting all the time. I've had the security guards pull me and say, "Are you all right? How was his funeral? You know, you do know they're not allowed here for such and such and such." I'm like, I don't even know the guys. I don't know. It's just like, you know, I don't want to go knock on the. Well, I know where his bird lives. We won't go there. But it's awful to be sat on this end saying, Look, if he gets away with murdering him, he won't last long.
I've turned around and said 2 wrongs don't make a right.
No, they don't. I've always said that 2 wrongs don't make a right, and life for a life. It's always, I've always said that. If you go out and only take somebody's life, you should get life, whether or not you've hit him in a car, you've got in a car, you've drove and you've hit somebody with a car. You know what you're doing. Unless you walk out from you, it's an accident. Like doing Greensby.
They got a replacement snake driller.
Yeah, they've got a new snake.
I do think you should take Jules's advice and name the new snake Prince Andrew. I like that. That's genius.
It's not a prince.
It don't get out ruler and end up in Christmas tree, love.
Tiberius, Mum.
Oh, don't give her ideas, Julia. She'll be buying a new fucking Royal Python.
She'll be going out of fucking Port before, so we've got a sale on the closing.
Hold on, I don't know what a Royal Python looks like. I gotta Google it.
I'll show you now.
Is that closing on York Road, Port 4?
Yeah, it's closing down.
In America,
the cat business is just gone. The discount gone no more.
They're actually called ball pythons, royal pythons, depending on
Oh, so it's a ball python. It's the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's closing the 3rd of November, and they've got a half price sale on.
Well,
spiders and that.
if it sparks a joy for them.
I thought you were going to say something else.
male or female, Joe, do you know?
Oh, my Lord.
Just
My
name it.
baby. I
I
kid you not, ruler. My mum will back me up on this one. My Tiberius, he were a girthy boy. He were big boy. I'll kid you not, Julia. He were like that. He were proper girthy. He was a big chunk boy.
We don't eat. That's what I do. I mean, if I go in shopping, foreigners go, we're not in. So we're not in. Don't answer, we're not in.
Big ups to him. All good, man.
Oh, big up to you, Mum. Tell her every Sunday.
To your mum.
Next week, it's the
you ain't Prince no more.
Gainesville Killer, the one that inspired the Scream movies.
You want to talk about?
Is it already recommended?
Yeah, that's the one that Rennie recommended. Yeah.
You want to talk about somebody talking about Prince Andrew, somebody that's been handed everything in his life, had every advantage over everyone else, and still has fucked up the way he's fucked. It's trying. If you really sit and think about it, it just blows your mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
He didn't have to rape kids.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. There would have been women throwing themselves at him, even though I never found him attractive. But
no,
it doesn't matter just because of who he was. I just don't.
The cha-ching and the crown.
Yeah.
She wasn't bad looking Fergie in her younger days, was she?
Yeah.
I thought I always thought she had really pretty hair.
I'm not into Ginners though, to be fair.
No, but she did have pretty hair. Like, yeah, she was fine.
Feel sorry for the kids though, don't you, with them like Beatrice and
because you can't pick your parents, and certainly
no, you can't.
It's nothing to do with Beatrice and Eugenie.
No.
But
No,
what's really gross is that if you listen to the 60 Minutes interview with Virginia Giuffre, who is the victim that had sex with him, was forced to have sex with him, she said that he correctly guessed her age because she was like right at the same age as Beatrice and Eugenie at that time. He knew she wasn't 18. He knew.
See, they're trying to say that. See, over here, it's over the age of 16 here, so you can't get no for it here. But America, it's not. Is it 21 in America?
18.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's only 16 here.
Yeah, and she was 17.
Here, you get away with it. But no, if she were forced, then it should be punished for it. Simple as. Don't care. He's a fucking prince, a king. If he did it, he should be charged with it, and he should be found guilty, and he should be properly sentenced to prison. Then let all them in prison give him a bum shap. Don't bend over. Don't pick the soap up in the shower.
Because it would have been any of us. We'd have done time for it. So I don't see why he's any different, because he's got a fucking title. Who gives a fuck?
Mrs. Marples and Agatha Crispy.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly that, Rodders. I agree. How do you know if it's a boy or a girl? A snake, by the way, Stacey?
Like slit.
Huh?
You stick your finger into it and you feel it around.
No, you got.
Yeah, that's gross.
No, you don't. Ignore her. No, you go take him to someone professionally. He gets pronged, and they find out if he's got a little pee things sticking.
Yeah, that's what they do. They look for the...
No, sorry. If you grab the tail, each side, there's a slot, there is a slit there on both male and female. And then you push it. And if nothing comes out, it's female. If a little fleshy thing comes out, it's a male.
Yeah, what a treat.
Wow.
You asked.
Oh yeah, totally. That's the latest shitstorm over here. Is there, release the Epstein files, and Congress passed it. He signed the bill, but here's the game they're playing. So Justice Department had less than a month ago come out and said, we've completely dropped the case against Epstein. It is closed. So given that it was closed case, all of that evidence they should then be able to give to everyone. But then they said, Pam Bondi just said, I don't know, this past week, she was like, we've opened a new investigation. So now they've opened a new investigation because there's new evidence. They don't have to release anything. They can say, well, we can't release that. We would love to release all these names and this information, but we're not going to be able to do that because we have an active investigation going on. Mm-hmm. So watch and see what happens. Like, I'm telling you, this is getting bad over here. But that's
what about making Andrew come over out then? Do evidence and shit.
It's going to be bad. I think after the midterms, if the Democrats take back control of, they'll probably take back control of the House. The Senate is a little more iffy, but if they were to take back control of the House and the Senate, they will bring impeachment charges against Trump again. And I think they have a chance of getting him removed from office. So fingers crossed. We've got to make it to November, we've got to make it to November. But yeah, if I was Trump, I'd be worried.
Yeah, because they've inside him as well, aren't they, on it?
Yeah.
And he's trying to say it's all make-believe. Just doing what Andrew does.
Yeah. He can't even work a microwave. Fucking hell.
Waters.
Oh my God.
Fucking hell, Vinders.
Oh,
sorry, I was looking at Rodder's picture and we were talking about vendors. I know that Rodders knows how to use the microwave. Vendors.
I've had my microwave for 3 years, I think. My dad got me free. It cost 80 quid because it matches the colour of my kitchen. I only used it all day to use for defrost. I actually used defrost. Oh, look, defrost. Got excited. So, well, yes, myself.
What they're going to try to do too, Allison, is release all of the Democrat names on the list, but none of the Republicans. So this is going to be, stay tuned. I mean, this is going to be bad. Bad. And it must be really damning. Like, it's not just like Epstein and Trump were good buddies for a very long time. They've already proved that, Trump claims that before he was president the first time that he had a falling out, and because he found out Epstein was a creep, he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. See, but it turns out that can't be true because they had, per the emails that were released from Epstein's estate, they had Thanksgiving together in 2017. Trump was president the first time in 2016. Mm-hmm. Yeah, from 2016 to 2019. So his timeline is already blown. It doesn't make sense. So I don't know. This is
trying to cover it all up.
Yeah, I mean his timeline now doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. That's gonna get interesting, I think.
I made a crack an egg sandwich.
Where's your house, lady? Vendaloo. You're gonna have to call
your egg sandwiches.
I'm so glad to know that I use a microwave.
Or you starve to death.
Washer.
I agree, Rodders. Definitely. I agree with that, Jules. They've all been there. I do agree with that. There's
if there are Democrats on that list, tell me who all the perverts are. I want to know. But so I don't care if Bill Clinton, they're like, oh, the Clintons are in there. Okay, fine. Fine. Tell me who it is. But this whole, we're going to tell you all only the Democrat names and not the Republicans. That's not going to fly over here.
Here we have a law where any partner can look up their partner and see if he's been done for any offences to do with violence against women, kids, older generation. I think it's called something law. I forgot it was called now. Is it Julie's Law or Sarah's Law? Something like
Sarah's
that.
Law.
Yeah, and you can look up a parchment. It'll give you everything about him. If you've like, say me for instance, I fled domestic violence, and I thought Tony was like that. I could have got a download from about Tony from the police and stuff, but it's not like that, so I'm all right.
Yeah, I think that's good law, though.
It tells us that I beat him up. I don't. Honestly, I don't.
No, Vinder's definitely not got a servant.
Nope.
No, just vendors. Yeah, he needs to get his house lady to help him with the microwave.
I just know Vinder's. Yeah.
You lazy shit.
Vinder's doesn't even know how to make a brown sauce sandwich. Roland's it more advanced.
Oh my God.
Facts. Roland's more advanced. At least she can cook.
Servants.
No.
Servant. Chop. Make a cup of tea, please. Fuck off.
Imagine Naomi being his servant. Get fucked.
Oh my Lord. What that mean?
Yes, he has a housefrau.
Oh. How can you have servants, man? I couldn't do that.
Some of us are more gifted than others, Cruising.
No, see, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, didn't it, Rodders? Yeah.
It's me. Yeah, I am the servant. I couldn't do that.
She's called me. That's who gets to do all the shit around here.
Come see you with a fucking oven and a fucking mop and a fucking duster.
Shake hands back and put the freshness back.
Put the freshness back in the shake hands
Oh
back.
my God, I hope so, Paige. That would be good.
Oh, so you know who she's talking about, like.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Love that show. Niles were funny.
Drula, can you send him over here to do some vacuuming and mopping? God.
What time is it where you are, though?
It is 4:33.
Happy days. So you can get it done after you've been on here.
Oh. Yes, unfortunately, I can do it after this, and I will be doing it.
It's 10 o'clock for us nearly, so it's bedtime for us. Then it's all afternoon.
Oh my God. What do you mean you can't?
You can't even change your fuse in a plug, Vindaloo. I can't even lie.
For him, DIY is cleaning the house.
Means something else. Does that do it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like DIY means like fixing this place. Like, oh God, the wall's falling in. Like, you know.
He'll just put super glue on it. Super glue. Fill cracks in.
No, just call his housefrau to do it.
What's that Stacey stuff you've got? That stick like shit.
Yeah, stick like shit. Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Stick like shit, yeah.
Wow.
I used it outside to put a plank of wood on the side of my wall for my gate, and it's fucking still there.
You never did.
No, I ain't got the gate on it. It's attached to the wall, so when... Oh, no. Sorry, the gate is on it, and it's still fucking going strong.
If I had the money, I would have a house dude to just come do things that I'm like not strong enough to do or interested enough to do.
Now, see, that's an interesting question there. What we doing in little boxer shorts running around cleaning? Look at face.
I'll try on and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like a butcher with spinny tie.
They do it all for you already. Honest to God.
Yeah, there's butlers and shit like that.
Yeah, you get naked cleaners and everything over here.
Yeah,
you know. I've got boxes for him to unpack. I've got shit that needs cleaning. Like, I'll do my own laundry, but other things. They don't even have to take their clothes off. You can leave them on. I don't even care. Just
clean up.
Yeah, just come clean all this shit up, please. So by the time I get home from work, I'm fucking exhausted. I get up at 4:30. I have to be out the door by 5:30. I don't get home until 4:30 in the evening. I'm just exhausted all week long. Oh.
They do in England. She's not wrong, you know. They get advertised these butlers and that. So, yeah, in a penny, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love cooking, but I always fuck it up and I blame YouTube. How'd you come to that conclusion?
Because it can't be his fault.
So, because he can't cook?
Yeah, it's
Now
someone
we'll
else's
let-
fault.
I'm watching this thing about 1970s Christmas. Okay, now. Some fucking things they had back then.
Oh, duh.
Oh, you gotta watch that that Fanny Craddock to cook and
Is it
Pretty.
Pretty.
Pretty. Pretty drooler.
Truly got some glasses.
No, it's the
That is
phone.
very true.
Oh my god. I can fix anything electrical. I'm quite good at it. TVs.
Fuck off, I've seen your van.
she got you there.
Fuck off, Jules. I've seen that dashboard. Fucking off. Fucking, you know,
Singer.
fuck
I
off,
don't even think
Cruises.
yet.
I never got a Primark, Mum.
Why?
Ned Flanders in his
Oh my god.
T-suit.
That's cute, actually.
Feels like I'm
She's
wearing
not that
nothing
in.
at all.
Stop calling her that. She's pretty.
Oh, she's not that. £100 now for calling her a ratty, you little shit.
Ratty, fucking ratty see you through again. Jumped up on me, bring bad luck vibes.
Both hands and a map. So lost.
Oh my god. No, if I can fix it myself, I'll fix it myself.
Fuck off, I've seen that van. No. You get no leverage. No ways. I've seen what you did to that dashboard. Or lack of what you did to that dashboard. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Fuck off, just fell apart. What do I want to do with you fucking going in there with big heavy hands? Big up, Robert.
Regardless. No, I need to sort that out.
No, you don't.
Don't worry, Suze. I need to sort out this whole house.
I'm doing it right now.
When did
I
you
got a
move
phone
in?
call yesterday saying, are you at home? I went, yeah. Everybody wants to come and everybody's back at the car kicking off. I went, why? I don't want them at there. She went, no, I'm coming to yours. I went, oh, yeah. No, you're not. She's fucking dead. Took her home today. I said, are you happy going home? She went, no, I don't want to go home. I went, why? She said, I don't want them in the state yards. Well, tough you going home.
Sorry, child. You're going home.
Yeah.
But she ages you 10 years when you'd have a cruise.
She does my head in. I love her to pieces, but a gob.
She loves her, but enough's enough.
Yeah.
Child, you need to go home.
Yeah.
When did you move in your house, Renee, by the way? When did you move into that house?
This house?
Yeah.
About 3 months ago.
January, but then I didn't get my stuff here for what, 4 or 5 months?
Fucking hell.
Remember when I didn't have anything here?
Yeah, but right, until we won it.
I was here for months with no things because I was afraid to get them. Like, I was afraid I was going to get fired and have to leave.
Yes, remember that.
It was a mess.
Oh, listen,
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Ebony is 7 years old. She's nearly 8. She's 8 in February. And I tell you something now, she's a child that every time I take her somewhere, I tell her, just watch her gob because she won't take no shit from you. She tells you straight. She just.
Well, you know when Naomi's scared of it at 20-year-old. There's something to fucking worry about.
Everybody come in and she'd turn herself off and scream. She'd go behind one. She's like, no, come in and scream. Ebony's there. She scares me. She's a little gob. She asked me last night, she went, are you going live tonight? And I went, no, not tonight.
I was just watching these cheese balls. They're still going to this day, aren't the cheese balls for Christmas?
Yep.
They're called something else now, though.
I need to go Aldi's.
Cost more if you want.
Shoplifting.
I want to get another Kevin from the
I got that, Jess.
I got that. Fucking hell,
What, you have to rob a Kevin?
Yeah, I got to go get another Kevin from the side of the van. I've already got one in the van.
I've got plenty. Kevin the carrot sat over there, to be fair.
Oh, he's sat in the van. He's been in the van since I got van.
No, she's sulking because Park Vale was yesterday, so we haven't seen her. We've had a rest from now.
Ebony is hilarious. I mean, listen, I'm not being funny, right? But you're going to how she speaks to a man. But I mean,
It's 30 weeks to go.
10 weeks for what? Don't you dare say Christmas.
Well, it's only 4 weeks to Christmas, but Rodders' missus is having another baby.
Oh my God.
What?
She's
Did
10
you not know this? I know this weeks ago.
I didn't know that.
Oh, no, they have about 30 weeks to go. She's 10 weeks gone. They're going to have a busy house.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking get in there, Rodders. Did not know.
Fucking hell, where have you been under the rock?
Clearly.
Yeah, so
Thank
it has been a good
you.
couple of months, let's face it. It's still not. Yeah.
Thanksgiving's not till Thursday, by the way, Vindaloo.
I'm not the only one. Alison, Nitno, Wiz.
I know that.
Like I say, yes. See, Wiz didn't know.
I know. I remember him saying it in chat.
Say yes.
We've got strong swimmers.
Indeed.
Rodders is going to have a football team by the time he's finished.
That fucking Lee's already got 6. It's been to account no more.
No, I didn't know myself. I didn't know myself.
yes.
What? Fucking hell, Rodders. You don't have a hands full.
Oh, yes.
They thought they were
Definitely.
getting too much sleep. So they're going to have another baby so they can get less sleep.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah. There you go, you see. Rodders has got super sperm.
Clearly.
Grandkids are great because you can give them back.
That is true.
Or in my case, I don't want to fucking go at you.
No.
Oh, Russell and Zach.
Zach Russell won't come here because he knows I'll knock him. Knock him straight out.
Oh,
No, it's
God.
not. I can tell you right now, no, it's not.
What?
They say 2 is easier than 1.
No, it's not.
No, I don't know. Oh.
Double the trouble.
Terrible 2s. No more. Never again.
That is true.
I had terrible 2s, 3s and 4s with Stacey. I need. No, you don't. Yes, I
That'd
do.
fucking right this time. They also
Rodders.
did pull out at right time, Rodders. The
Innit?
Stormers have already got there.
Your full-out game is weak.
You know what I'm saying? I took me out of field because I couldn't do 4.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I couldn't go far. No.
Drooler's in routine. I couldn't do 4. Fucking hell, that is bad enough when I've only got 1. You know what I'm saying?
2 were enough.
One's enough. I'm blessed that I've had Harry.
Brother. 6?
See, all my kids are grown up, so it's all right. It's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that is Harry's 16 nearly, so he's more or less.
I was
You
going to
know.
say Irish
Oh,
twins.
fucking hell. Jedwood.
Oh, they were so annoying then too. Oh,
Dad steps on Strictly Come Dancing last night, right? And when the age looked like you were fucking Jedwood. I was like, it's
fucking hell, the step's still going.
Yeah.
Jedwood. Oh, dancing, and everybody's like, stop there, looking good. Don't know what you're doing. I'm dancing.
Tragedy. When your tits go pop, your balls go bang, it's tragedy. Remember that was crazy. You know when we're kids, man. I'm showing my age now.
Do you know what? We've destroyed so many
That
songs.
looks good.
Stacey.
Remember that one? Do you know what we need to do one stream, Jess? Find all the crew versions of songs.
Hey, I tell you, we'll do that and run up to Christmas, Stacey.
Well,
That's a football, we'll just do some.
Super cock. Black lace.
Oh, there's
super
loads. I'm begging you for birdseed.
Hear that? Kate did that one for me. Then
Oh, just let me staple the vicar.
lyrics.
They're fucking funny. They are so good.
What standard do you, Stacey? What songs is talking about? I won't let your sun go down on me.
Fleetwood Mac, I want to be with you everywhere. And every time
I
I
wanna
hear it now, I
be
want to
in
be in
your
your underwear. Every time I hear it now, I have to say underwear. It does my nutty.
You give me love in a feather dome. Oh. True, Rodders. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is true. We're all, what's the word? It's all chill on this channel, like I said. Good end to the week. But bless up to everybody that's joined us. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to wrap this one up. We'll be back tomorrow with Everton Manchester United. Bless up to everybody that's joined us this evening and through the last couple of days. It's been an absolute pleasure. Big up to Ian for the £5 super chat as well. Bless up to everybody. What are you doing next week, Stace?
I am doing the Gainesville Killer, Danny Rolling, sorry.
Yeah, I'll give you names.
And
on that note,
there's Nielsen.
Nelson.
There's Nielsen next week after as well.
I know that one.
And then whatever you're doing week after that.
I'm probably going to look at an unsolved one, so I'll have a look.
Yeah.
We'll probably look at trying to get an unsolved one. I'm now in it.
Cases.
And on that note, it's a good night from me.
It's a good night from her.
Good night from me.
It's a good night from all of us.
Don't have nightmares. Do take care of yourself. Have a good Monday, whatever you're doing. Keep it real, non-toxic, non-argumentative, and you know where to come. Come to visit the madhouse. And on that note, I will see you all again soon. Take care, peeps. Bless up to everybody, and we'll see you all again very soon. Peace.
Leeds United, dancing bright, spend her army up all night,
Laughing, sharing, having fun. The beat goes on. We just begun.
like and share, let's all unite. Tottenham crew, feeling right. Goodbye from me, from her, from us. The party's here, no need to rush.
Army strong, the baseline drops.
Spin around, the fun won't stop. Laughs and cheers, a groove we make. Feel the rhythm, let it shake. Like and shake.